Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel if you guys like reviews of tools and so on and other items. So today here we're going to be talking about the battery life, the way the DeWALT Max 20 volt max battery, and also the Power Stack 20 volt max as well. So we're going to take a look at it. We're going to talk about the tools, the way you guys use them, what you do, and so on and so forth. So today, for the first battery we're going to use and talk about is the 20 volt 2AH battery, as you can see right here. Remember, you guys, with the Ryobi and other competitors we talked about, when you first get a battery with the combo kit or just with a regular driver or drill driver or so on and so forth, any tool in the series of the DeWALT tools. So today we're going to talk a little bit about the first thing that you guys want to do when you buy a tool or a battery pack or so on and so forth, is you guys want to make sure that you guys finish the battery. Because when you buy batteries or power tools and so on or so forth, they have some juice in order for you guys to check it out, make sure that the battery is operating correctly. You guys want to finish the battery, whether it is any tool you guys are using, whether it's a power saw, a drill driver, a drill, an oscillating tool, and so on and so forth. So today we're going to be looking at the batteries that we have been using, as you saw in previous videos. If you guys are new here, make sure you look at my other videos, as you can see the tasks and what we put the tools through in order to see how long the battery would last. So we're going to take a look at this regular 2AH battery. I do like the design and how compact it is. You guys see how compact it is. You can look at the front. It has a battery indicator. It has the flap for when you put it in. Now I'm going to turn the battery around and show you guys what I don't like. With these DeWalts, I don't like the tab, because if I put it in the tool and I'm putting it away from me, this is hard to take out because I'm going away from the tool instead of going backwards. So we're also going to talk about the bottom. If you guys look at the bottom, it's pretty standard. It tells you all about the battery. This one is a DCB 203 battery pack. It's for the 20 volt max series. It's a 2AH and a 40WH. That's what it says on top. If you guys want to look at on the bottom versus the top says year 2020. That would be February. So you guys want to also look at, when you guys buy batteries and so on, or the combo kit, or the drill, or the driver, and so on and so forth, you guys want to look at the year. I like to look at the year because then I know how old it is. If you guys see that it's older, you guys may want to return it. I've done that before. Also, when you look at the batteries, you guys want to see these prongs. If I can go further in, usually you are able to, but I'm seeing that in this one it's kind of hard. Well, you guys get the gist. You see it right there. So that tells you about the battery and the design. Now, if I do this roughly, if I put it into my tools roughly, obviously these are going to go quicker. The prongs, and that could cause damage to your battery. Also, I like the battery life over here, as it has in some of the tools. If you looked at the Atomic series, it doesn't have it on it, and you feel like you have to run the battery all the way down, and you got to make sure that on the drill driver you see how much juice you have by the rotation of the chuck or the impact collet or so on and so forth when you're using it. Now, I like to talk about how you guys use the battery. If you guys, obviously the battery life won't be very good if you guys use it roughly. Now, I do recommend when you guys use the batteries and the tools to have sharp drills, good tool bits, or so on and so forth. If you're using the reciprocating saw, get good blades. Always make sure that you guys have sharp blades, and if you have sharp blades, it has less wear and tear on the batteries as well. Now, this is a power stack 20 volt. I've used both of them. I don't see such a big difference in them, but that's because I don't push them to their limit. I like to make sure that they are what they're put out for, but I also don't like to abuse my tools. You guys should take that into consideration, even if you're a contractor, not a contractor, a home use, or just a contractor that's getting into the business of contracting or cabinetry or so on and so forth. I also do recommend that you guys do get a better tool bits or drills, or if you've guys seen the Lennox and so on and so forth, you got to find the right tool for the right task. That way you guys can figure out how long the battery is going to last. Some batteries last longer than others, but as I said before, you guys want to drain the batteries before you put them in the charger. Also, don't force them into the charger, because that does abuse to the charger, and it can also do abuse to the charging way, that the how long the charge wears. Now, also, when I'm not using my power tools, I like to take the batteries out of the power tools. That's just my opinion of how I like to keep my batteries. Also, I do recommend that you guys do not overcharge your batteries. I've seen in the past when we didn't know this, but we used to keep our batteries in the charger, and I feel like that lessens the life. Maybe the companies didn't tell you because they wanted to sell you more batteries and more tools. But from what I understand from some people who are from the companies, one of the companies told me that if you don't empty the battery on the first shot, do not put it in the charger, or else it'll lessen the battery life. Now, I did notice that it gives you some juice, but also not complete. So make sure that you use the right bits, and the bits are sharpened, or you guys are using, not forcing the tool and using a bit that is not sharp, or the blade is old, or the blades need some care. Whether you guys use a drill sharpener, or a sharpener, or a grinding stone, or so on and so forth. I think that that'll give you better battery life. As you can see in previous videos, we use the power stack, we use the regular one, we use the Atomic series, we use the 20 volt max tool, we use the oscillating sander, we use the oscillating tool, we also use the angle grinder, that was the 20 volt max, we use some other ones, and if you force it, make sure that this tab doesn't break off. As you can see, there are the little tabs. On the power stack, it looks a little bit smaller, but it looks like if you force it, if I show it to you right here, if I zoom back a little bit, It brings it down a little bit, but not enough. If I show you on the other one as well, right here, it's a little bit easier because it's a smaller battery. Now, I do want to explain to you guys to look at my other videos, as every company has a different way of how they produce the battery. That way they can stand out more. Some of the other companies, their battery is a little bit more beefy. It may be a little bit taller, but it could be built a little bit better. But so far so good on the DeWALT. If you guys take a look at the battery, the tools, how the tools are built, or some other aspects of the batteries, some have their flaws and some have their good. In between, if you guys saw the other videos by the other companies, we did the Ryobi and we showed you the classic view of how they didn't change it. But on the DeWALT, I think that it's got its classic look. It's very, very short and wide. And I do think that the power stack is a little bit taller because it's got more bang for your buck on it versus the other one. I didn't see a major difference, but if you guys, the way you guys work with it, depending on your blades, your cutters, your drills, depending on the work you have and what kind of pressure and workability you guys are pushing the limit to on the tool. So I hope you guys like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you guys like what you see. So thank you for watching my video. Like and subscribe, and make sure that you guys take a look at the tools and the different other items that I do. So like and subscribe, and thank you for your time.